What up, what up? How in the world is everybody doing today? Had a little thought come through my mind here, something I was just kind of going over. I thought, this probably would be good. Let's do a video on this. And the thought was kind of, it was really a title that just come to me. Begging versus believing. You know, now, and depending on what your belief is, your religion, your spiritual belief, whatever, I mean, this still kind of goes across the board. It can work for anybody, but speaking from my personal belief, I want to look at this. What I found throughout all of my years of working with people, mentoring people, coaching people, teaching people, speaking to people, everything, I find that what most people engage in prayer, they wait until it's almost a time of critical need, right to the last minute. They wait to do something until where they're really operating out of need, and it almost moves into a desperation mode, really operating on the fear side and a negative side, where they're actually, instead of moving in faith, they're moving in fear. And it's kind of funny because I've asked people this question. People call and I've had family members and friends say, "Hey, I need you to call. Need you to pray for so and so. I need you to do this because I know that you're a man of faith and everything, and I just don't want you to pray." I'm like, well, you know, why ain't you praying? I mean, you know, what's wrong with your prayer? Well, I can tell you what's wrong with their prayer. The prayer is here. People ain't gonna like this. It's because they believe God can do it, but they're not operating and believing as though He will or has. And there's a huge difference in those two things. See, most people, when it gets down to crunch time, when it gets down to where they're in adversity, or there is something is happening in their life, a negative situation, they're not going and operating and standing on faith and believing that God's promises will prevail. They're going and asking like, God, if you will just please do this for me. If just, please, Lord, just do this. Just let me have it, God. Just do this one thing for me this time. I promise I'll be a good boy from now on. See, God ain't moved by that. God operates by divine law. Mark 11:24 does not say, whatsoever things you desire, if you beg me for it and promise to be a good boy, I will give that to you. Nope, that ain't what it says at all. What it says is whatsoever things you desire, if you believe, you will receive them. See, when Jesus went back to His hometown, it said, and there were not many great works done because of their unbelief. It didn't say because of their lack of begging and pleading and all that. No, it's because of their unbelief. Jesus did not do many great works there. Here's the thing, people. Believing is not just done through your logic mind, through your thinking mind, through your conscious mind. See, it's easy to say you believe something there, but it's what you believe in your subconscious man is the things that you attract to you, and the situations and conditions that you attract to you. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. You need to move. All of us may need to do it. We need to move and make sure that what we're doing is we're living in a creative state of mind, that we're living in a state of mind of belief, of believing and picturing the image and holding it and continuing to impress it into our subconscious so that it becomes who we really, really, truly are. And when we are that, we will attract those things physically into our lives. So, and I don't want to get too far into this. This could go a lot deeper, but I'm just going to tell you something. when I had a situation in my health and my back, and I wasn't going to say this, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. When I had a situation in my back and they were telling me I needed to have an operation and I didn't, and I no longer have this problem in my back, I literally told people at my church, people in my Sunday school, I told my wife to not pray for me. I told, message her, Facebook or whatever, ask her if this ain't the truth. I flat out told her, I said, do not pray for me. People say, well, Todd, how in the world, why would you not want your wife praying for you? Let me tell you why. I did not want anybody praying for me that might have a shred of doubt of whether or not I would receive healing in my body. I knew what I believed, and I knew where I stood, and I knew what my thoughts, I knew for a fact what I believed and stood on. And I could not. The Bible says if any two of you come together in agreement, my thoughts were this: how can we both be in agreement if there's any shred of doubt in your mind? So I only linked together with one other person. And this was a person who I knew how they believed. And because the two of us came together and we believed, it physically manifested what we believed in my body. Be careful who you link up together with in agreement and believe it, because you need to know beyond a shadow of a doubt exactly what they believe and what they agree on and what they think and how they feel. So anyway, just a little thought. Want to throw that out there for you. If you got some questions or comments, hey, throw them down there. Let's see what you got. Come on out there. Let's go with it. So I hope you're having a great day. Live large, enjoy life, and by all means, please live on purpose.